Hey guys, long time no see. Welcome back to So Pretty. Uh, I relaunched this blog about 7 days ago, and within those 7 days, I had over 6,000 hits. So I just wanted to come back and say thank you. And I'm back. And to those of you who don't know, So Pretty is a lifestyle blog. Uh, my name is Donna. I live in New York City. I have a daughter and a college. She's in college. When I started this blog in 2008, she was in junior high school. And now she's a freshman at Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here in New York City, and we are miles apart. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. But no, it's good. It's all good because if any of you guys know the story of my daughter, you know she has sickle cell disease, and with that, she's had 2 strokes, she's had 2 brain surgeries, she's had monthly blood transfusions for about 5 years, every 30 days, new blood in her body trying to keep her alive, and going to college. Oh, on top of that, she's dyslexic. So going to college is just something unimaginable. Going to Spelman College is something unimaginable. But, you know, she's there. She's there and she's doing okay. You know, she's trying to get acclimated to college life, being away from her mom, being away from New York City. You know, it's not easy, but she's there and she's doing it. She's doing it. Uh, you know, uh, Last year this time we were touring colleges upstate New York because we thought that's where she would be, because we wanted her close to home, because of her learning disability, and because of sickle cell. Oh, I forgot to mention that in 2011 she had an experimental bone marrow transplant. Yeah, and she's been sickle cell free since then. But you know, she still has issues with, sickle cell does a lot of damage to your body, and she still has to, live with those things that have happened to her before the transplant. But she's well. She's well. She's doing it, y'all. She's doing it. So we wanted her close, and Spelman wasn't on the radar. But in the back of my mind, it was like, you should apply to Spelman. You just never know. And she's like, I really don't want to, I'm not going to get in, I have a learning disability, sickle cell. I'm like, Hunter, you should really apply. You just never know. But I told her, I said, one thing you do know is if you don't apply, the answer is no. So she applied, and we threw that on the back burner. We really thought she was going to go to Utica or I can't even remember the names of the schools now. But Utica was definitely her number one choice, and she got in, and she got a full ride. The other schools, any state university, if she had gone to any school that she got into in New York State, and there were a couple, she would have gotten a full ride. But sometime back in February, she comes running in the house with this envelope from Spelman, like, I got in. Like, what the heck is going on here? So it was just like, Spelman, all right, full speed ahead with Spelman, you're going. Until we saw that award letter. Oh yeah, an award letter. No money from Spelman, not 1 penny. So we're going back and forth. Okay, you got to go to school in New York, full ride, blah, 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 blah. But, the more I thought about it, the more I felt like, there's a reason why she got into Spelman. My daughter has a unique story. She's had a unique life. And maybe Spelman needs to be a part of that story. I don't know. I do know this is the number one HBCU in the country. I do know this is where, all the top, it's very hard to get in to that school, and the top girls from around the country attend there, and there are opportunities that come with Spelman that won't come from anywhere else. So I thought about it. Me and her dad, we thought about it. We talked about it. We argued about it back and forth. But we felt like she deserved this. She has really done the work in every area of her life. She gives 100%. She's really done the work. So we decided, maybe this is the best place for her. And I kid you not, the day that I decided I was going to put the $300 deposit down on the school, I clicked the button, sent the money, online, and within an hour, my phone rang. I answered the phone, and it's like, just want to let you know that blah, blah, blah has won a scholarship. What? Less than 1 hour after I hit the send button, show my faith that somehow this is going to work out. This school is not cheap. We're talking $38,000 a year, and that's just tuition and room and board. But as with everything in my life, I felt that this was the way to go. I just felt like it was the way to go. So I sent the money, and no less than an hour later, the universe agreed with me, and it said, yep, you're right, this is the way to go, and here's to start $5,000. Yes, thank you. And we have been full speed ahead with Spelman ever since, and I can report to you guys that right now we're about $4,000 away from that full tuition for this year, $38,000. She has won so many scholarships, and so many people have come out and supported her within the community. She has a GoFundMe, if anyone's interested in funding her, helping her realize her dream and her journey. She has a GoFundMe page, and I'll put all the links on this video. I'll put the links. But she's doing well. She had her midterms this week, and actually yesterday was a rough day because she called me. She was a little upset because she took her computer midterm on the computer, so you get your grades instantly, and she failed. My baby failed. But you know what? I just encouraged her and told her, don't worry about it. You are where you are supposed to be. It's a little hard. She's dyslexic. They are accommodating her. They're giving her all her accommodations because she went to a DL school. She went to a school for kids with, an LD school. She went to a school for kids with learning disabilities here in New York City. And let me tell you, when my daughter was in second grade, she repeated second grade. She could not read. Nothing. Cat. Could not read it. And now when I hear her read, I just get emotional because it's crazy what having the right education will do for your child. This school, they're experts at teaching kids with learning disabilities and all kinds of learning disabilities. Well, what they do is they care. The classes were small, and they go over stuff over and over and over. Whatever these kids need, they give it to them. So if you guys want any information about LD schools or how to get your kid into the right LD school, and how to get payment for these LD schools, because they're not cheap either. The LD school that she went to since third grade costs more than this college, but hey, every kid is entitled to a free and appropriate education. Key words. Free and appropriate. But anyway, so Minnie's in school now, and it's just a blessing. It's a blessing, but we won't see her until December because school, they don't have a real break for Thanksgiving, and they get out of Thanksgiving, it's the 27th or the 28th, and they have 2 days the weekend, and then regular school ends on December 8th, which is like 10 days later. So we're not flying her home just to go back to fly her home 10 days later. No, we're not doing that because, I'm on a budget. I'm not working, people, but I am hustling. And my Etsy shop is back and open, and I will be making things. I got all this fabric to make some nice capes and bags. You guys know I make bags. So I'm going to get back into all of that. And you see those pillows behind me right there? Those pillows are going up on my Etsy shop. So I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of things. I'm hustling, and you know what? We're gonna make it happen because that's what we do. And Minnie will be home December 8th, and then she'll be home for the whole month. I can't wait. I can't wait. But and like I said, she's won some scholarships. So I just wanted to tell you guys about this app called Schoolly, SCHULLY, and you go on that app and put in some criteria, and they match you up with scholarships. They go to the website and start working on the scholarship application. Now, some of these scholarships are very easy, like name an ice cream flavor, name the best ice cream flavor. Baskin Robbins will give you $1,000 if you win. Did you take a nice prom picture? Oh, send it to us, and the best prom picture, the one we choose, wins $2,000. Really? Most of them require essays. Like there's a scholarship that will give you and I know you're saying $1,000 here, $2,000 there. What is that going to do? Let me tell you, when those $1,000 start adding up, like I said, Minnie has won so many scholarships that have added up to the point where we're only $4,000 away from a $38,000 payment. That's no loan. She has no loan. So I say that to say, get on this app, look into scholarships. There's a scholarship called the Bill Gates Millennial Scholarship, and it's a full ride, 4 years. If your kid can win that scholarship. Now I'm telling you, that scholarship application is a lot of work for your kids. A lot of essays. Many applied. I mean, my daughter applied and she did all the essays, she did all the work, she got recommendations, blah, blah, blah. She didn't win. But that doesn't mean that your kid can't win. So, and I think that application is due January 1st. So Google that, Gates Millennial Scholarship. And there are many others, but Google them. And definitely go on to UNCF if your kid is going to a historically black university. Because I think Minnie she's won two. She's won two UNCF awards, and one is reoccurring, so she'll get that money every year that she's in college. So you just never know, but the answer is no if you don't try. The answer could be yes if you try. So I say all that to, try. But all right, this video is going on too long, but I'm back, and I'm going to be thrifting, I'm going to be cooking, I'm going to be DIYing, and I'm going to be making more videos because I really need to make more videos. Okay, and so that's what I'll be doing. When I'm done with this, I'm actually going to film a thrift haul, so you'll see me with the same outfit and look on in that video. I'll probably post it up next week. But before I do that, I just want to show you guys what I got from the dollar store in Saratoga. I went up to Saratoga this summer and purchased this cute little number here. It's a kimono, right? At the dollar store, people. The dollar store. Can you believe that? We don't get such cute stuff at our dollar store. They don't sell clothes. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm back. And you guys, just stay tuned. I'm going to try and get this channel up and popping. All right? Thanks, ladies. Stick around.